Tension growing tonight at UC Davis as university is now facing a federal lawsuit regarding a pro-Palestinian encampment on campus that's now 2 weeks underway. Your reporter covering Yolo County, Ashley Sharp, is at UC Davis tonight, getting answers from both sides. Some strong allegations here, Ashley.
Hey, Tony, that's right. Now, to be clear, allegations come from both pro-Palestinian and pro-Israel protesters, each saying that the other side has engaged in harassing or intimidating behavior as the encampment protest continues in the Quad. Now, of course, as you've seen, not just here in Davis, but at college campuses throughout the country, this is a very polarizing issue, one in which very little middle ground exists, which is why we see this tension. But as far as this federal lawsuit filed on Friday, this is coming from one pro-Israel community member who says that UC Davis has allowed things to go too far.
At the heart of the UC Davis campus, a pro-Palestinian encampment is on its 15th day. The university now facing a lawsuit from one Davis resident who says tense moments between these protesters and counter-protesters like himself have gotten out of hand.
They're not doing anything to protect just about anyone not involved with the encampment right now.
Jonathan Groveman is a Jewish community member. His lawsuit centers on two main allegations of discrimination.
If you're a disabled veteran like myself, you want to use the ADA footpaths, you can't. If you are a Jew and you want to be able to counter-protest, you can't in a safe way.
Groveman says the blocking of the sidewalk through the encampment is a violation of the Americans with Disabilities Act. But according to pro-Palestinian protesters,
and if they need to come through the center of camp, they will be escorted through the center.
So nobody's being blocked from using the sidewalk that goes through, because that was an accusation.
Yeah, absolutely not. You know, there are people who have been blocked from coming in because they want to come in and harass people.
Stanford McConaughey represents the encampment and says in response to Groveman's lawsuit, they remain focused on their message.
We're not going to be distracted from keeping our eyes on an ongoing genocide.
Last week, a stand in solidarity as UC Davis's Student Senate passed this resolution Thursday in support of the encampment's demands, including disclosure and divestment of university funds to Israel, investment in Palestinian studies, and Chancellor Gary May's resignation.
To not only feel the support of the community behind them, but to also show the university that the student body here is overwhelmingly in support of the demands of the encampment.
Student Senator Yara Kadan authored the resolution, which also calls out several university faculty members by name for alleged harassment and intimidation of pro-Palestinian students.
Just generally like racist and or threatening rhetoric being used against these students who are protesting for the Palestinian right to exist.
Professor Emeritus David Siegel is one of 6 named directly.
Which is certainly defamatory and vile and false.
He says he has engaged in counter-protesting on multiple occasions, and that this video shows the moment he tried to attend a pro-Palestinian speech outside the encampment. He says he was forced to leave.
So clearly the role and the goal of these people are in fact to intimidate and slander people who are pro-Israel.
Now, as you can see just from this story alone, a lot of different sides to get to in this reporting, right? We haven't yet gotten to UC Davis, which in its most recent statement last week said that they continue to support the First Amendment right of these students to protest there in the Quad on campus, and that they continue to negotiate with the students of the encampment. We do expect here within the next couple of days for the university to come back to the students of the encampment and say their response to those demands.
Yeah, so many campus protests, Ashley. There have been outside people, not just students. Did you get the sense that the people at UC Davis and the encampment are mostly students?
I would say so, Tony. We kind of kept our distance just out of respect, you know, for the folks that are there. A lot of them, you know, not necessarily wanting to be on camera, which is why they kind of keep their fencing up there on campus, and, you know, most of them wanting to protect their anonymity in this. So I wouldn't say that I would be the best to answer that question. But I would say, you know, of those that we spoke to that were in support of the encampment and its demands, they were students.
Understood. You pulled them out of the encampment to talk and kept your distance. Appreciate that, Ashley. Thank you for that.